Prince Harry's relationship with the Queen may never recover as the Duke constantly hurls insults. Prince Harry, 36, recently made a bombshell announcement he will be publishing a memoir about his life early next year. However, this is only the latest insult against the firm his grandmother has dedicated her whole life to, a source told. The Queen left for her residence in Balmoral, Scotland, last week for her annual summer holiday. This will be the monarch's first visit to Balmoral following the death of Prince Philip in April. Sources claim while the monarch is away she will take stock on what the Duke of Sussex has said about the institution. You have to remember the Queen is an old woman. She must be struggling to keep up with the myriad ways they keep hurling insults at the institution that she's dedicated her whole life to, ensuring its survival. She needs time to think, and come to terms with the fact that her relationship with Harry might never recover. It feels like such a slap in the face to have someone coming for her dynasty from within. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex stepped away from being working members of the royal family last year and moved to California. Since their departure, the royal couple have revealed major deals with companies such as Spotify, Netflix and Apple TV. Of late, Harry has made headlines after announcing he has been working on a memoir for the past year. It is set to be released in late 2022. In a statement, the prince said, "I'm writing this not as the prince I was born but as the man I have become. I've worn many hats over the years, both literally and figuratively, and my hope is that in telling my story, the highs and lows, the mistakes, the lessons learned, I can help show that no matter where we come from, we have more in common than we think." Giles Brandreth has predicted that the memoir from Prince Harry, Duke of Sussex will be adapted into a film. It was announced on Monday that the Duke of Sussex would be releasing a memoir through publishers Penguin Random House next year. It has been widely reported that Prince Harry will be working with American writer J.R. Moringa on the memoir. Speaking on Tuesdays This Morning with Eamon Holmes and Ruth Langsford about the latest news, former politician, broadcaster and author Giles Brandreth delivered his assessment of the memoir announcement. "There's nothing really new about this, it isn't quite unprecedented," noted Giles. Even Queen Victoria published a journal of her holidays in Scotland. The Duke of Windsor, who had been king, he published his book called A King's Story, and that's what it is going to be, my story. When Prince Charles and Diana had done this in the 1990s, it just caused a lot of heartache, spilling the beans, letting it all hang out may be good therapy for them and it certainly would be brilliant box office. He added of Prince Harry's memoir, "Eventually, I think, it will be a movie. They have chosen an interesting ghostwriter. I say they because I imagine Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, has been involved in this in some way. Anyway, Harry and Meghan have chosen a ghostwriter by the name of J.R. Moringa. He's a Pulitzer Prize award-winning novelist as well as someone who has written the biographies of other people like the founder of Nike." Giles went on, "But his books have a tendency to be made into movies, so I think we are going to see Prince Harry's book, which won't be called Recollections may vary, but I think we are going to see it coming out next autumn, not this year but next year, from my publisher, as it happens. I'm glad I'm getting mine in this year and then the year after, we'll see a movie." He added, "I've worn many hats over the years, both literally and figuratively, and my hope is that in telling my story, the highs and lows, the mistakes, the lessons learned, I can help show that no matter where we come from, we have more in common than we think." A press release for the book noted, Prince Harry will offer an honest and captivating personal portrait, one that shows readers that behind everything they think they know lies an inspiring, courageous, and uplifting human story.